time to climb the tower, for those of you that have the entrance. Tower to whatever you want. Just remember your final meeting point that is going to be down there at 12:30. 12:30 where? Carrefour Express, where there is a sort of little market. You only have to cross this gate, over the city walls, and you're going to find that place. They're less than 2 minutes far from here. For those of you that have the entrance for the tower, I'm going to take you directly to the tower, where you're going to meet again with your auto leader because she has the tickets for all the group. Okay? Is everything clear? Can we start then?
Yes.
Yeah? It's 11:15, but I'm going to take you there. Okay? Are you ready, Dan? Andiamo. Abbiamo risolto. Ok. All of you. Yes. So far, do you like it? Is it leaning? It is, right? Okay, so this is a good start. Now, ladies and gentlemen, follow me this way. Huh? What is that? Now, this is not because they want miracles. It's just because at the beginning of the 20th century in Italy, Gabriele D'Annunzio said that this was an architectonical miracle. And here we have also all the most important monuments of the Catholic religion, all in the same beautiful place. Look on your left. You have that huge round building that is the baptistry. A baptistry, ladies and gentlemen, is only for the baptism. They only baptize. And that's it. In front of the baptistry, we have the Duomo, the cathedral, for all the other celebrations. That means the baptism, funeral, communion, confirmation, everything. On your right, now you can see that big brick building, but nowadays it's just one of the ticket office. Then we have also museums, the tourist information, and so on. But in the medieval age, ladies and gentlemen, that was the old hospital of the city. That was the old hospital of the city. And probably it wasn't a very, very good hospital because it isn't built the cemetery. Can you see the white marble building there? I can do my hair. Yeah. So the front of the hospital. Nowadays we used to laugh and joke about this, but we had to say that here we are in the place that most of all represents the golden age of the city. That was between the 11th and the 13th century, when Pisa was one of the Maritime republic, with Genoa and Venice. Pisa was an extremely rich, powerful city. So they built all of these monuments here. This means that in less than 300 years, they built all the monuments around. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take place here very close to the ticket office. So from here you can get the chance to take pictures in the new one when it's still Then we will move between the monuments and I got the tickets for you to go inside the city. Okay. So right here, thank you. Very good. Okay. So far, ladies and gentlemen, I've made monuments on the stairs, but I didn't say anything about the most famous. Do you know what the Leaning Tower is? Why it's for? Any idea?
Uguale, bella, quella lì più.
No, perché poi comunque da.
While as walking around, can you see that we have green bells? So they built the tower only to ring those bells. And just to be clear, they didn't want to be a leaning tower. They wanted to see beautiful street, the towers and everything. Galilei was Papa, right? Galileo Galilei, the father of the moon. Please.
Looks like this. This is absolutely spectacular. Here, the memorandum.
Mau.
Now we are there. This is it. Now we are there to visit. We didn't want you to miss it. So.
Ah, beh, c'è molto. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see here all around the pulpit, we have a few statues, a few sculptures. Each one is a sort of symbol of the Catholic religion. For example, in the middle we have three women, hope, faith, and charity. They are the three teological virtues. Now we have a couple of lions. The lions represent the power, the strength of the church that supports the New Testament upstairs. And it's upstairs where you have the highlight. All around we have panels with some stories and saints from the New Testament. Since the Annunciation to the Virgin Mary and to the Last Judgment. There are more than 350 figures, characters, and they are all in white Carrara marble. This is Carrara marble. But it's not only the number, I mean, look at them. Each character is different. Each character has a different face, a different pose, a different emotion, the same for life. Giovanni Pisano here took almost 9 years, but he created the perfect example of the Biblia Pauperum. The enlightened means the Bible of people, of fools. Keep in mind that in the past most of people couldn't read. And all the celebrations inside here were in light, and they couldn't understand very well light either. So the only way to learn, to understand something more about the world religion inside the church was through pictures. So imagine a part of this as a sort of big open book, a sort of movie about the life of Jesus Christ, of that experience. And from here, it's just the also the dome, look, it's beautiful, painted with a fresco by Orazio and Girolamo Reminaldi, two brothers. It was painted after the big fire, okay? And the protagonist of the fresco is the Virgin Mary. Can you see her?
Yes.
It's the biggest character, red and blue, the open arms between some peasant signs and a few angels. I remind you that this cathedral is dedicated to her. So here you can see the Virgin Mary more or less everywhere. But you are in a Marian city. That means they either have a big devotion to the Virgin Mary. So here we have many other churches dedicated to her. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let me show you the chapel over there on the right, and then I'm going to leave you the free time as I told you before. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I told you before that inside here we have okay. Would you mind to let the group? Thank you so much. Thank you. So now we have I told you before that inside here we have two chapels. The chapel just behind you right here is called the Santissimo Sacramento. It's the chapel for the daily mass and it's the chapel also for praying. Okay? Here we are in the chapel dedicated to our patron saint, the protector of the city, Saint Ranieri. I repeat the name, Ranieri. You can't know him because he's a local saint, but you can see him. He's inside there. Can you see the body inside the green coffin there? It's not a mummified body. Inside there we have his real skeleton, what we used to call the relics. But you can't see anything because for respect the entire skeleton is pretty forward. Can you see on his skull he has a sort of silver mask. He died in 1161. And we call him Saint Ranieri ex aqua, that means of water. Because I say about him that he used to do miracles. Like for example, heal people only with a touch of his hands and the water. But the most interesting thing is how we celebrate him every year. June 16 by night, every year, we place more than 100,000 candles in the midtown, along the Arno River, and in the Miracle Square too, all around the tower. And the city for just one night is illuminated only by candles. There's no one electrical light turned on. And it's called luminaria, that means something like illuminated. Trust me, it's a gorgeous, beautiful celebration. For this year you came too early. Well, in December. It's in June. You have to come back. Save the date. June 16 by night, Sunday, you have to come back to Pisa. Don't get wrong with there's nothing in Florence on June 16 by night, like the rest of the year, at least. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, 35, we're perfectly in time. I can give you 6-7 minutes of free time to take your pictures. Please, pay me attention just 1 second. We're gonna meet up very close to the exit, to the entrance door. Do you remember? Right there. Okay, there is a big, closed, door, the big one. I'm gonna wait for you right there, inside the cathedral, not outside, because from there I would like to show you. The last more things inside here. You're gonna see me with a flag right here. 6, 7 British minutes, not Italian minutes. You know what I mean?
What? What? What is Italian? What is Italian?
Para el final, lo mejor de la catedral, que es el púlpito. Para empezar, es siempre la pieza más importante de todo cualquier iglesia católica, precisamente porque es donde se le da palabra de Dios. Ahora, a nivel de historia de la
Pasar a Pisa